What do you see as the biggest issues facing youth activists?
One of the biggest issues I've seen in my community with youth activists is that we're not taken seriously enough. I'm in Gwinnett County, and Appalachia, if you remember, it's just about 20 minutes away from us, and that was such a dark time for Georgia in general. They spent about $1.3 million on clear backpacks instead of maybe metal detectors or more SRO agents. And a lot of the kids at my school felt like it wasn't really doing anything. We didn't feel safe still. And they did send out a survey, and they didn't really use any of our information to go towards that problem. That would definitely be the most difficult and frustrating problem I see today in teen activism, just not being taken seriously and not feeling like you have a voice when you know what you're talking about.
For me to feel supported as a student, I need to be known as a person by my educator. By knowing who I am, they're able to help me academically because I'm not just a number in the classroom. Like, I'm an actual person with an actual identity.
What is important for us to know as educators?
I'll preface this with, this was my first ever election voting. After we got the election results back, I was shocked. I had to step back and remember that it is a privilege that I am shocked that that was the decision that was made by this country. Just because the books are being banned, because everything is coming to a halt, you can still arm your students with knowledge.
I feel like a lot of those books, like 1984, Fahrenheit 51, Lord of the Flies, they have such things to say about society that I think they're so important. They come from different viewpoints, and I feel like everybody needs to see that. If we're not all inclusive, what change are we really going to make?
My educator inspired me to want to become an educator. He showed me the power of what it really looks like when you're able to grasp hold and take in the knowledge from a book. Education is not just teaching. Education is the fidelity behind what you teach.
By uplifting our voices, that is how we are going to make an impact and how we are going to change society.
It's empowering to students to see your identity as well. And honestly, it's time to start some good trouble.
That's right. Let's give it up for